That's bad luck with that, the... Here we go.
Xin hỏi cái chỗ cảnh sát ở đâu ạ?
Oh, so you gotta point it, okay.
Tôi rất mong á, anh Lan làm nhanh. Cái đồ ăn ở đó rất là ngon.
Find something?
Piece of chrome.
From a car?
No, I think it's horse chrome. Bag it and tag it.
Ông đó đang nhìn mình.
What do you know?
About 30 counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault. The shop's been thrashed. You ought to see this tiger cub they got in there. It's a goddamn tragedy.
How's old man Runciter holding up?
State of shock. He's been moaning and complaining about his world caving in.
You'd feel the same way if they were your animals. How many perps?
At least 2. Bloody footprints all over the scene.
Must be a delightful sight. Find anything else out here?
Zilcho. Row actions inside. Abstract art. All over the walls and ceiling.
I never did appreciate art.
Mấy giờ tôi phải tới đó?
So speak to the bystanders.
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
Mấy giờ tôi phải tới đó đang nhìn mình.
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
Ông đó đang nhìn mình.
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
Alright, we get it.
I'm on it.
Right.
Xin hỏi cái chỗ cảnh sát ở đâu ạ?
Scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody had a big fat traffic ticket coming.
Xin hỏi cái chỗ cảnh sát ở đâu ạ?
About 30 counts of animal murder. About 30 counts of animal murder.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for 2 very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair. McCoy, LPD.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible for all this mayhem?
No, of course not. It was 2 men acting in concert with her, obviously.
Obviously. What'd they look like?
Big and scary and absolutely malevolent.
Can you think of anything they might have been after?
First I thought they wanted money, but I don't keep any in the shop. Then I thought they wanted to steal my animals, but they started executing them.
Could they have been replicants?
Who else would be capable of such barbaric acts? I'm ruined, totally ruined.
Let's take a look around.
My precious one. She was my baby.
You ever do any business with the replicant manufacturers, Tyrell Corporation?
I resent that accusation.
Just wondering.
Officer, last May I personally sold Governor Colvig an exquisite Bergeron coat. I have been a guest at his house on 3 separate occasions. Do I look like I need to carry artificial product?
Tell me about this Lucy.
There's not a lot I can tell you. She's only worked for me for a short while. She's about 14 years old with pink hair. A very attractive young thing.
How'd you find her?
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone. And he's a very reputable wholesaler.
You treat her well?
As well as any young tot should be treated.
She got a desk? Or someplace where she worked?
She used to eat over there.
See if you can dig up that reference from Ogilvy's.
Yes, it's somewhere here. Just a moment. Here you are.
Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
Right. What do you mean, like? Oh, right, okay.
My precious one. She was my baby.
Anything we can interact with and stuff.
You got any discs from that camera?
It's irrelevant. Those murderers also destroyed the camera. Thousands of Chinyens worth.
Maybe it photographed them before they shot it out.
I guess you've got a point at that. I believe this is the disc from last night.
Peachy.
Okay. Let's keep
Stick
doing
around.
that.
I may not be finished with you.
Right, okay. What else we got in here? When it flashes green, it means something you can interact with or examine. There's blood everywhere.
A toy dog. Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself.
Well, isn't that cute? Well, isn't that cute?
Nothing else there, what's that?
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for 2 very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair. Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
Well, is there something I missed? Okay.
It didn't add up. Animal murders, the lack of any theft, the small animals alone were worth a good chunk of change on the street. It seemed more like an act of vengeance.
Cái đồ ăn ở đó rất là ngon.
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
Mấy giờ tôi phải tới đó đó?
Find anything else out here?
This woman says she saw that kid who worked for Runciter hanging around with a big fat guy last week.
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
Let's sort the clock.
Find anything else out here?
This guy lives across the street. Says he heard a crash late last night. Looked out his window and saw a black sedan speeding away from the scene.
Find anything else out here?
Zilcho. Row actions inside. Abstract art. All over the walls and ceiling.
Mấy giờ tôi phải tới đó đó? Ông đó đang nhìn mình.
Roof. Lab frame and shooting range. Lockup. Ground floor. Laboratory.
Got anything new for me, Dino?
I was wondering when you'd show your mug around here, McCoy. We got the animal corpses from Runciter's, but there wasn't a whole lot to work with.
Bone marrow?
About 50% were real, the rest were fakes.
So, Runciter was ripping his customers off.
State-of-the-art fakes. Miles beyond the crap you see on Animoid Row.
The kind that comes from legit manufacturers?
They're the ones that usually produce the quality.
What about the wounds?
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
Butcher knife?
Could be, but who cuts meat anymore?
Nice bunch of reps I'm tailing. Hope you're not pulling a meat cleaver out of my back next week. Anything else?
That black paint you found on the fire hydrant? It's from a ground car.
You sure?
The angle of impact was almost head-on. And there ain't too many spinner drivers klutzy enough to smack a street-level hydrant in VTOL mode.
I heard your wife got her license back.
You're a real funny guy, McCoy.
Anything else?
That piece of chrome you found outside of Runciter's is from a 1995 Pontiac.
Nice set of wheels.
It's okay, not what I call a classic.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
Laboratory, mainframe, and shooting range.
Violent street crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping 26%, according to the latest figures from the Department of Justice. Governor Kolvig attributed the change to the dramatic increase in the number of specials registered as city residents and promised a tough new set of standards for the City Immigration Bureau by next month.
Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk. Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk. Lucky Strikes. Crystal's brand. I knew she was spending a lot of time in the training maze these days, even though she'd already gotten close to a perfect score.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete. Scanning video disk. 2 enhanceable images found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database. Run sitter crime scene.
All right, okay. Hmm.
run-sitter crime scene.
Get on that, you can see his eyes glowing. We get a registration on the car.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Well, if it ain't Ray McCoy, Bryant finally letting you play with the big boys.
My clearance come through?
You bet. You bring your piece?
Don't leave home without it.
Steele's been running the maze every other day for 2 weeks, and the targets are getting a little roughed up.
I thought Gouza was gonna requisition some new ones.
I ain't seen him down here in a month. Guess he's been busy.
Poor guy. I bet he gets all tuckered out from pushing those papers around.
And don't sell him short, McCoy. Gouza could be one tough hombre. I remember when we worked mice together. He poured acetone on 2 pimps that gave us some lip and lit a match. I'll tell you, it looked like the goddamn 4th of July out there.
Peachy. You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
Hit the lock, Jack.
I guess there ain't no harm in it.
Target and shoot all threats. Do
Right,
not shoot innocents.
that's your aim.
Confirm target as hostile before shooting.
What? shit.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
What the fuck? I don't want to be actually signed for that.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
Fuck off.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station. 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 Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
Fun of this shit, my kind of stuff. I think it's bullshit.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station. Completed all sequences. Proceed to exit.
Right. So I can't say I'm impressed with the shooting mechanic, but I didn't expect it to be a... You know, this is a 30-year-old game, and there is a click and point adventure designed for originally PC only. Gotta say, the visuals are scrappy.
Mainframe and shooting range. Ground floor.
I thought they would have tidied them up a bit. It's very, very grainy. Right. See, look at that. The textures on that is shocking. Can we have a whiskey like Deckard?
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You know the procedure. Dump it all in the mainframe upstairs and I'll read it later.
You got it. Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there.
Yeah, suicidal target.
Everybody's got it.
Right, let's get back on the spinner.
Roof.
Right, there was a bombing or something. Let's check Chinatown out.
Real sushi was a luxury reserved only for the elite, since most sea life had become radioactive after the Third Terran War. The rest of us had to eat new sushi, soya mixed with off-world lichen. McCoy, LPD, I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
You're a pretty smart-looking cat. Want to make some money?
Pay me large, you got my rapt attention.
Depends on how much the information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a book.
Got to mix more out back.
Dynamite dining, old man. Catch you later.
Hell with that, let's get some sushi.
Beautiful night, isn't it?
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
This from your place, isn't it?
Could be. Chopstick come from Yoshi's restaurant supply.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just months. Superior chef makes all kinds of new sushi.
What's real fresh tonight?
Special shipment of Toro just arrived. I fix you right up. No one else. Clean as a whistle.
You're Prince, Howie. See you later, Howie. Howie says you're a master chef.
You not come back here. Air bad.
This'll only take a minute. I'm looking for a girl, about 14 years old with pink hair. You seen her?
I don't know her.
There's a test I'd like you to take. It won't take too long.
Test? What kind of test?
Kind of a personality test. Totally routine.
Routine?
Shit. Can't shoot a suspect. You know what, it's annoying, they've got the atmosphere way down, it's beautiful, look at that, that's just like the movie. But the visuals, they're just very scrappy.
Locked.
Nothing over there, right? The interface is pretty bad as well. Doesn't Yeah, you know, it's got... You can see it back in the day, this would have been fucking awesome on PC.
See you later, Howie.
The remaster, I don't know, I've not played the original, so I can't really judge it. You know, at the time when this came out 30 years ago, you got to remember, the budget would have been massive. They used like the original music, they used original voice actors, but for a PS4 Pro game even, it's pretty shocking, the graphics quality. Can't fault the sound, but it's just disappointing. Maybe the gameplay will pick up, I don't know. The story and that. Like, I love all this, but it's just not sharp enough. Or sharp as it should be. What's that? Shit. What the fuck? That's it. Oh, fuck me. That's fucking shocking. There's no indication what was going to happen there. Like, oh, he's going to follow me to my house. I've just got on the spinner and fucking flew there. It's miles away. Bullshit, man. On that note, I am going to continue with this, but not tonight. Like I say, it's got the makings of a good game. Visually, it's very lacking. You know, for example, you play the Mass Effect remaster. Okay, that game's what, 20 years old? But the remaster is absolutely blistering, the quality of it, the visuals and everything. The gameplay. This is frustratingly, I don't know. Great game, yeah, because you were buzzing off me. You're not buzzing off the game, you're buzzing off my pissed off. What the fuck was going on there? But anyway, I will give this another crack, but not tonight. Thanks for viewing. Have a better one. Farewell.